right, AB, does that work?
Yes.
I think it does. So welcome back to this special episode of the Slide Podcast. And we'll get to why this episode is a little bit special here in just a few minutes. But until then, I'm your host, Coach Aaron. And tonight I am joined with my co-host, player AB. How are you doing, Annabelle?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, we finally got some rain today, and my allergies have been killing me. So,
Me
did
too.
you get some rain too?
Yes, and there's like pollen all over my school campus, and I'm pretty sure I've like inhaled like 7 gallons of pollen.
Oh, you guys got the bad part of the storm, didn't you?
Yes.
So for our listeners and our viewers out there, AB and I are relatively close to each other. So she's in Atlanta and I'm in South Carolina. So she's about 2.5 hours from me. So we usually share the same weather. So, AB, there's been a lot going on here in the last few weeks. Tell us what's been going on with you.
Okay, so I've had a few softball tournaments. We've done pretty well. We've gotten second in our first tournament. We got third in our last tournament we played. And I've also went to MLB Grit this past weekend, and that was really fun. I got to meet some
Hold on. What before you go past that? What's grit? Because there's a lot of people out there that doesn't know what grit is. So tell them what grit is.
Oh, so MLB Grit, it's when a bunch of coaches come watch you play, and you can get an invite to this thing called EDI, which is really fun. It's kind of like Trailblazers, but like it's more elite, and there's only 64 girls can go. But also, like, I'm pretty sure boys can do it too, and then coaches watch them. And then, like, you can get, like, selected for events like RBI or just anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, so how'd you do in grit? What do you do there? You get to hit, field, throw? What all do you get to do?
Yes, it's kind of like a showcase, but since it was raining this past weekend, we were indoors, so we got a lot, and there was not a lot of people that came to Georgia for it. So we did a lot of one-on-one stuff, and I actually got to learn a lot. Like, players like Alex Hugo were there, and, like, some USA players. It was really fun. And we did like
Kelsey Whitmore there?
What'd you say?
Was Kelsey Whitmore there?
No, she wasn't there.
Their season's probably started.
Yeah, but
gotcha.
It's really fun.
That's awesome. Now, for everyone out there listening, so AB, you know, she just talked about baseball. She just talked about softball. This girl plays both. AB, you're in your second season now of softball. How's the transition going for you?
It's been going good. It's a transition for sure, but I feel like I've been doing a lot better. I've actually been hitting a lot better than I was last season, and I've been playing in the field pretty good. And I love softball because it's basically like baseball for all, but it's all the time because you're always with the girls, and it's really fun.
Yeah. Now, all right. So you probably saw those clips of me hitting some fast pitch softball, you know, a few months ago, and you probably laughed. All right. Have you mastered the rise ball yet?
So I just learned to not swing at it because...
That's what I was told. So I feel like it's impossible to throw a rise ball as a strike. So how do you know if it's a rise ball?
Well, I hit like fourth, so my leadoff batter, they'll like let me know, be like, watch out for rise ball, like pull your cap down. So I'll just pull my hat down, and then if it's above my eyes, I just will not swing at it, or I try not to swing at it. 2 strikes and I try to protect.
Well, when I was facing the rise ball, it looked like it was going to be just this big fat pitch over the middle. And when I was done swinging, then I noticed it was at my head. It's like magic. I mean, baseball don't have anything like that. It is for real. All right, so MLB opening weekend. How'd the Braves do?
Well, I actually not get to watch any of it because I've been at tournaments and MLB Grit. But
oh yeah,
I have been seeing some clips, and I've been seeing things like Acuna Jr. is gonna have a great season this season. It's gonna be better than ever. So I'm excited for the season for sure.
Okay, did you see what the Yankees did Saturday?
Didn't they hit 9 home runs or something?
Yeah, and Judge hit a grand slam, but they're using this new bat called the torpedo bat.
Really?
And it's not your normal barrel, you know, how the barrel kind of tapers as it gets to the handle. Well, It also tapers after you pass the sweet spot of the bat. It has a taper at the end of it too. It's kind of weird. But the MLB is doing some investigations, but I'm pretty sure if they pass this thing, we're going to see this bat everywhere. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah. They put up 20 runs.
I know. I just saw like that. I don't know what just happened, but I just saw like they got like 9 home runs, and I was like, oh, is this some kind of joke?
For real. Well, and our Twin Stripe reporters, Carter and Cooper, they were there. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, they got to see it all and they got to have a ball. So, anyway, well, let's get to our episode tonight. So, I opened the episode with saying this was a special edition because tonight, our guests tonight are joining us because they won a competition, an infield competition, and Jake Banwart, who runs BamFam in Indianapolis. He's been a previous guest on the show, amazing coach. Yeah, so joining us tonight is Marley and Rilee. How are you ladies doing?
Good.
Good. How are you?
We're great. We're great. We're ready to learn all about this competition, your hopes and dreams, and maybe some secrets. If there's anything we just want to let out tonight, listen. The last few episodes that we've done, we've been like truth serum for some kids, and they've told on themselves on some stuff. So it's a little bit of the darndest things you hear on this show. So, ladies, welcome to the Slide Podcast. I'm just kidding. You don't have to reveal anything secret unless you really want to. It's okay.
Spill the tea.
All right, ladies. So you guys were a part of an infield competition. And that's not the normal types of competitions you normally see and hear about. So before we get into all of that stuff, we want to learn a little bit more about each of you. So Marley, you're going to go first, but here's what we need to know. And Rilee, the same will go for you. Is Marley, we want to learn a little bit about, tell us why you love softball. Well, first of all, start us off. Tell us how old you are, what team you play for, and then tell us why you love softball. All right. And then the last question is, what's your favorite cereal? Look, did you see her head bob? It was like she got rear-ended or something. She was just like, do you know what cereal is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting that kind of question.
Well, see, we're not super hard here. We keep things relatively simple. So you guys will probably ask us more harder questions than we'll ask you. So anyway, Marley, go ahead and get us started off, okay?
So I'm 10 years old. I play for Fam 10U Diamond. I love softball because I like competing. I really enjoy that. And I like just being around, I just like sharing the experience with my teammates and having, honestly, the big part is just me being able to compete and do something fun.
Yeah. Now, how long have you played ball?
This is my 4th year.
4th year. Okay. All right. Now, don't leave us hanging here. What's your favorite cereal?
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. I feel like that's winning this season. And if Lila was here, she would roll her eyes at me. But I'm a big Fruity Pebbles fan, and for the first 3 seasons, I feel like ever since we've asked that's always been like our top choice. Now, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a big one. But Fruit Loops are winning this year. Marley, you got a popular one there. I like some Fruit Loops though. You never expect a podcast like us to talk so much about cereal, but we do. So, all right, Rilee.
Well, my name's Rilee Garland. I'm 17. I play on FAM 17U. I love playing softball because I also love to compete. But also, softball has just always been like the outlet of my life. Like, I just always if school was hard or stuff was happening with my family, then I always just had softball. So that's why I really, really do love playing softball.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, what age did you start?
I started when I was 9.
Okay. All right.
So 8 years now.
But you take 8 years, and then Marley, you said 4, so you got 2 seasons at least, if not more, inside of each one of those years. So that's a lot of years of experience there. So, Well, very cool. You got me hanging here. What you gonna tell us about this cereal?
My favorite cereal is Frosted Flakes.
Ooh, now see that.
Yeah, Frosted Flakes.
I like Frosted Flakes. That's that. You know what? No matter where you are, you can always get Frosted Flakes, hotels, anywhere, and it's just consistent.
Yeah.
AB, you got like a weird look on your face. Are you not a
Bro,
Frosted Flakes fan?
those are nasty. They taste like granola bars crushed up.
What?
That's the best part. It tastes like
Oh
a
my!
granola bar.
You got to take a little
Tastes like
sugar.
bird food. No, just kidding.
Listen, I don't know about these ladies, but listen, I when I was growing up, you put a little sugar and just sprinkle it on the top, mix that in that milk, man.
I like
AB,
cinnamon toast crunch. It's probably not the
I
healthiest, but
figured, I figured that's my rival. So like that, anybody who like, you're my rival now. So it's okay. Well, we're gonna move on. So, all right, ladies. So we got to know, we got to understand what this competition was really about, and how you won. So Marley, you want to tell us a little bit about this competition?
Yeah. Well, it's 8 hours of straight softball and infield.
8 hours.
It's very consistent with tests where it's like on a screen, obviously. You take a test and that affects how many points you get. So there's 20 questions, and if you get like 15 out of 20, then you get 15 points, and that goes to your final score.
So that's a written test.
No, it's on. Well, yeah, it's a type test on a.
Oh, well, see, I'm showing my age because back in the day when you said test, I'm thinking written. I didn't do anything digital, so that's me showing my age here, and we're going to move right past that one. So, and then, all right. So first of all, 8 hours. There ain't no hitting involved in this, right? All right, because don't we all love hitting? Like, isn't hitting the best?
Hate
What?
hitting.
You hate hitting?
Favorite.
it
Rather
depends on the day.
field.
What, AB? What's your favorite?
Well, it just kind of depends on the day. Like this last tournament, I would say fielding was probably my favorite,
All
just
right, well, all right.
because.
So then I'm all by myself. So fielding is everyone's favorite. So, all right, Riley, I heard you loud and clear. You didn't like hitting. What's up? What's up?
I don't know. I just fielding is just so like you can put your own like. I feel like when I'm fielding the ball, I can put my personality into my fielding, and hitting is so just like you just hit the ball. Everyone
For
does
re-
it.
Oh my goodness. All right. So how do you, this is new here. We're breaking ground for the Slide podcast. So, all right. Now, how do you put your personality into your fielding? Do you do some trick plays or something?
I
I mean, I
mean,
work from the bananas. I might be able to get you a tryout. So, but how do you
well,
show your personality?
you gotta you gotta kind of like have a little like chip on your shoulder when you're fielding. I feel like.
Okay. Because it's you against them.
Mm-hmm. Gotta
Okay.
have a nice glove too. Marley knows my glove is my baby. I love
Mm,
my glove.
Is it because it's old or because it's just so drippy?
Oh, it's fire.
Oh, okay. It's fire.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I've sort of lost some of my new terminology because people tell me it's old, but I don't. Would you call that glove Sigma? I don't know what Sigma means, but
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Make sure you call everything that.
make sure. Oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah,
Th-
yeah.
Is that what we're going to name this episode? The Sigma episode. I
Mm-hmm.
can't because I don't know what that means really, and I
I don't
don't
even
want
know what
to.
it means.
Doesn't
I
really
don't
mean
even.
anything
Marley, like you laughed really big when I said that word. Like, is that a word that you hear people use?
all the time.
But do you know what it means?
No, it doesn't really mean anything.
So I can use it however I want, I guess, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Look, fire is now replaced by Sigma, Riley. You didn't know that. So, what color is it?
Fan blue.
Okay. Now, see, I got a little, little fam color going on here. I did this intentionally. Did I do a good job?
I
Yeah.
think it looks good.
Yeah, it's something different. I try to be creative. AB, you didn't compliment me on it, so I
No,
take
it
the
looks
time.
good. It looks good.
Oh,
Wait, is it real or is it stickers?
no, it's real. I drew that on there.
Yeah, because when I try to just draw my simple crosses, they're always crooked. So.
Listen, when I'm standing in front of the mirror doing this, if I filmed that, everyone would laugh. I probably should do that. It might go viral, but I get
Do it,
so
do it.
frustrated when I mess things up and I end up like erasing everything. See, ladies, I get on these tangents and I apologize because now I'm in the middle of talking about my eye black. But all right, so 8 hours of softball drills, fielding drills on top of that. Now, what kind of drills are we doing for 8 hours?
We're doing like we have tennis ball drills, cone drills. We have lots of just like live ground balls where it's like one round forehand, backhand, do or dies, mid hops.
Bare hand.
We have throwing ones where you have to throw from arm slots.
And Marley said bare hand.
Bare hand.
All right, and just so everyone is aware, and we'll repeat this: 8 hours of infield drills. How many girls were competing at each age level?
Oh, at each age level?
I only had 4 girls at mine, which was the high school one.
Okay.
I like 6.
6?
I think the middle one had maybe 6 also.
Gotcha.
14s?
Hmm?
The 12 to 14s?
Yeah.
They had like 3.
They had 3.
Well, look here. Let me tell you something. So Marley, 3 times champ, 3 times competitor. What's that mean? 3 times competitor.
It just means I've done it all like 3 times.
Oh, you've competed 3 times and you've been okay. So you're 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Riley, you've competed in 4, and you've won 2.
Yeah, I won the last 2.
Now, how do you get prepared for this?
Infield lessons every week.
Yeah, now I feel like that's frustrating.
Twice a week for both of us.
Do you guys look forward to these lessons?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I
best
guess-
part of the week.
Y'all crazy. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. To me, it would be getting in the cages. Now, whether I whiffed a lot, probably what I do, but it still was fun to me. See, now I feel like I could show my personality when I was hitting. I mean, look at today now. Do you girls, when you're playing softball, do y'all do the bat tosses and all that fun stuff that the baseball players do?
No,
You
I
have
don't hit
double-
like that.
No.
Y'all have double cellies and stuff?
Oh yeah, double selling for sure.
Oh, I got a double cell.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. We got some cellies here. Let's hear it. Marley, you go first.
I had one last year, but I haven't really figured mine out yet.
Okay. Well, what was it last year?
I don't know. It was just something it was like an inside joke with my team that we all did.
Okay. You dance around or do something funny?
Yeah.
Now, Marley, you kind of come to me as are you the girl that likes to have some fun and play some jokes on her teammates?
Play jokes. I mean, yeah, I like having fun, but I don't like prank my teammate. No.
Ooh, you should do that. That might be something fun to do. That'll build better team chemistry. But no, I'm just kidding. Don't use me as an excuse when someone's hair ends up the wrong color now. That would be fun though. AB, do that next time.
Oh yeah. I'll make sure to report it.
Yeah, make sure. Make sure. All right, Riley, what's your double Sally?
I don't know. Kind of depends on the game also. Like, usually me and my teammates are like, all right, if someone hits a double, we're doing this. So,
What's some
Kinda
examples though? Marley, you have any examples?
Some people like do this to the team. Some people flex on the other dugout. I don't know.
Flex like this?
Yeah.
Wow.
Some
Y'all
people
can't-
have crazy celebrations. I don't know.
Marley, not Marley, I'm sorry, Riley, what are you doing on second base?
sometimes you gotta kind of do something towards the pitcher, or sometimes you just do something to the dugout, like get the dugout going, kind of.
The other dugout.
No, my dugout.
Your dugout. Okay. I'm just curious here. These FamBam girls here, like the FamBinos, y'all pour some salt on people, huh? Y'all probably don't even know what that means, do you?
Maybe a little.
A little. All right. Well, Riley, so you're 17. Now, does that put you junior or senior?
I'm a junior.
Junior. Okay. Now, where are you looking to play softball in the future? You have that picked yet?
Yeah, I'm committed to Anderson University.
Anderson University. Awesome. And I have to imagine they want you for your defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
Let's talk about hitting a little bit, because I mean, you got to be hitting pretty good here, right? I mean, I've only heard great things about, Jake in this facility here. You got to at least make me believe he's taught you a little bit about hitting, right? He's watching right now.
I don't know anything about hitting from Jake, but me and Marley both hit with Adam, who's the vice
Okay.
president.
Okay.
And
So he's a decent teacher, though, right? He's a good hitting coach.
he's really good.
Okay. All right. Marley. Now, you wearing this big chain. I see chains on both of your necks, but it's something that I feel like you got a lot of pride in there. So show us that chain. Lift that up so we can see it. Oh, FamBino champion. Now, what's FamBino mean?
So you know Babe Ruth, right?
I do.
His nickname was the Great Bambino. So for Bam, if you win, it's Bambino, and since it's like that's Fam, then it's just you're the FamBino instead of the.
Gotcha. Okay, AB, you know who Babe Ruth is, right?
Oh yeah, I remember the Sandlot like they say like the Great BamFam.
Yeah. There we go. Marley, I saw some videos of you out there. Now I know a lot more about this competition, but I got to ask, stuff just so our listeners understand what you guys been through. But I saw some clips. You got an arm.
Thanks.
What position you play in on the field?
Shortstop.
Shortstop. Oh my goodness. Who coaches your team?
Well, my mom's the head coach, and then my dad's the assistant coach.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. I have to do this. Listen, it's just laid out perfect on a platter for me. And if I don't address this, then all of our fans are going to think I'm just sweeping it under the rug. So, AB, I'm going to walk you through something here, okay? Now, Marley, you pay attention. All right, her dad owns this facility. Got it? Check.
Yeah.
Her mom coaches the team and her dad's assistant. Check. She plays shortstop. Check.
Where do you hit the lineup?
That's it. What's the next question? Yep.
Like
She says cleanup. They are getting crowned.
like 3 or 4 hole.
Marley, you got to do a lot of convincing to us that you're pretty good here because this sounds a little bit like mama daddy ball. So I ain't never had to say mama ball much. But I'm totally playing. I know you're a dog out on that field because I saw those videos. And so, Marley, tell me about your hitting.
My hitting?
Yeah.
Most of the time I'm okay, but I want to say I'm like a great hitter.
Okay. Well, are you the contact? Are you the extra baser? You hit some dingers?
It's kind of both sometimes. Most of the time I make contact. I really like base running though.
Ooh, all right. You aggressive on the bases, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so stealing in softball is a lot different than stealing in baseball. AB, you can attest to this, I guess, right?
Yes.
You've been on base, right? Okay. Like, it's so different. Like, how many bases have you stole? Like, you don't have a lot of time. So, how many bases do you typically steal?
Like in a game?
On a season.
Oh, I have no idea.
No?
I don't
Look,
really
that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. You got more than you can keep count of. You got more than you can count on your hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hope.
She was like, psh. Yeah. Like, don't insult me like that. That's what she just said right there. Riley, how you would do on the bases?
Well, I bat second, so I pretty much just hit a single and then steal, and then steal again, and then score. So.
Okay. She don't even need extra base hits. She's scoring anyway. Like that, I like that. All right. Well, let's look at some of these details here on you guys. So now you guys said you train twice a week. Now, how often does your team practice?
Well, my team only practices once a week since we're older.
Okay.
Team,
Now, yeah, go ahead, Mark.
my team practices Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays outdoor on the field, and then Thursdays indoor.
That's like locked tight. Like now, Riley, you play high school and some travel, or where do you spend most of your time?
I used to play both, but now I just play travel.
Really? Okay. So this has been a question that I've been asked before, and then I've had to consult other people because I am definitely not the expert in a lot of situations. But so I was asked before by a parent, which should they spend more time at, high school or travel? Now, what made you decide to spend more of your time travel?
Well, obviously travel is what's got me to college.
Okay.
Because high school is just, I don't know. I feel like high school is more like, oh, it's cool to play for your school. Obviously, it's really cool to play for your school. But travel is like what's getting me to my future goals and like college and everything. And a lot of stuff comes when you do play for your school,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. So it just kind of, I think travel ball is way more beneficial. So I just play travel now.
Okay. Okay. So you got noticed in the travel world. That's where like the recruiters and stuff started to notice you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we need to tell these recruiters to do a much better job up there in these high school too. Then, like in the baseball world, they're going to find you anywhere you're hidden on this planet. Like
Yeah.
seriously, you don't have to be anywhere. So it's a different world out there. Now, Marley, here's a hard question for you. And you said you're 12 years old, right?
10.
10. Oh, what did I read? 10. I'm sorry. 10 years. Where are you going to go to school?
Like for college?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go to Oklahoma or Washington.
Look at there. Oklahoma. Now, I know a little bit about Oklahoma because they've been college softball World Series champs quite a few times. You got to be pretty good to get in there. You think you're going to be ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now listen, when you in Oklahoma, and we're several years away, but you just need to know that I'm a big fan, right? And when you guys make it to the World Series, I'm Dad and Mom, they're gonna have to hook me up with some World Series tickets because I'm gonna have to come watch you play. Okay? Is that a deal?
Yeah.
Sign it up. That's right. This is on record here. There ain't no rabbits with this one. And rabbit for our listeners and viewers out there, that's what we say when we mess up. We messed up here. So awesome. I can't wait. And Riley, listen. Now, Anderson, that's what division is that?
D3.
D3. Listen, that's okay. Because there's professional softball leagues popping up, around now. There's quite a few. Is that what you guys would like to do after college?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Why not?
okay.
I want to
Marley,
go
ask you a
back
question.
I want to go back to FAM and coach my own team after college.
Very cool. Okay.
I want to go
I,
back to FAM and coach my own team and help Jake.
I like that. And I'm sure Jake appreciates that. That is so awesome. So that must mean they've made quite an influence on your life.
Very big influence.
Tell us about that. Help us understand what this whole thing is all about.
Well, I've only ever played in FAM my whole life, so I've been playing in FAM since I was 11, and I'm about to turn 18 in July. And ever since I was 11, I've been with Jake with infield lessons. And Jake's just always been there for me, I guess. And he's just actually just like one of the most important people in my life. And he's gotten me through a really, really, really hard times of my life. And
Mm-hmm.
he's just always been there. So he just means a
Wow.
lot to me.
You know what? If I wish I had one of these days, I'm going to put an applause button so I can like press it. But that's awesome. That's so awesome. Now, Marley, you live with this dude. Does he get on your nerves?
No, not really.
What? I know he's listening, but it's okay. You can be honest with us. I
No,
mean,
not really. We have a
all right. Okay.
chip team.
Now, AB, I have sat here and talked for 30 minutes, I feel like, and I need to be quiet and let you ask some questions. So what questions do you have for these ladies?
So I think I already said this, but what state are y'all from again?
Indiana.
Indiana. Yeah, that's cool. Like, what kind of tournaments do y'all play in for FAM?
Well, my FAM team, we play all PGF tournaments, Lions tournaments, just like those showcases that kind of everyone goes to. Like
Yeah.
this year, we're going to like I don't know, like the Kentucky tournaments, the Grand Park tournaments, just stuff like that. We just play the usual ones that
That's
everyone
cool.
goes to.
Well, I'm 10, so I just play in U-Trip because that's like the
Yeah.
only tournament there.
Yeah.
Now, Marley, have you, hold on one second, I got to ask this. Marley, we were talking about hitting earlier, and you said a little bit of all. Have you hit your first dinger?
Like home run?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Don't feel bad. Now, AB, have you hit one?
Not in softball. I've been
You hit
close,
some?
though. I've been
Yeah.
close.
All right. Well, how many you hit in baseball?
Like one.
Okay. Well, Riley, any
No,
throughout your entire career? I
never.
feel like it's going to come, though. I think when you get to college, I think it's going to come. But let me
I've
tell you
come
something,
close,
ladies.
but we were on a baseball field, so
But I'd be out of a softball field.
maybe.
Right.
Marley saw my hit.
Marley, was it a pretty good hit? You can be honest with us.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. All right. Don't throw no shade on your teammate there. That wouldn't be good. It'd be funny, but it wouldn't be a good thing. So, now, Marley, your overhand velo. We don't normally talk stats on the show, but this is pretty crazy here. Your overhand velo is 55. Now, I saw your arm and your throws. How do you get you're 10 years old? How do you build up that strength in your arm like that?
Well, I've gone to arm care for one of my lessons with John Walters. He's worked with a lot of baseball players and stuff. He doesn't really work with softball. Like, he works with baseball pitching and stuff, but we do arm strength and conditioning, and like we do bands and a bunch of different drills with our arms and weights and stuff like that. So that's really helped me.
Yeah, I like that. Now, Riley, what position you playing, Riley? Just remind us, because I don't know if you told us yet.
I play shortstop.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, you ain't got anything to hold back, because Jake's not your dad or anything, so you're okay. You're in the clear. It must mean you're really good. I'm just kidding, Marley. I'm just kidding, just totally kidding. And you must have a pretty good arm too, right?
Kinda. I don't really have the best arm, but I try to make it up with like my footwork and my transfer time.
There you go. That's right. Because good technique, good feet work, transfer. You can beat it. You don't have to have the best throw in the world. The best arm in the world for that. And that's what a lot of kids really don't understand. Is they feel like it's all about just that arm power and how fast I can get it first, and they're skipping all of these important little details of setting their feet right and transitioning the ball. A lot of details. I love to hear that you ladies are talking about that. That's pretty awesome. AB, go ahead. You had another question?
Let me think. Oh, I have like a random question.
Listen, I love your random questions. Throw them out here.
What are your opinions on let's see here. What are your opinions on Glenn Powell, the Oklahoma guy? Because someone said Oklahoma, and that's made me think of like Twisters.
Not gonna lie, I don't even know who that is.
Have you ever seen
Is that
Twisters?
crazy? No.
Nope.
You've never seen the movie Twisters?
Nope.
Maybe it's because y'all are from Idaho.
Or not Idaho.
Idaho. Wait, what state was it again?
Indiana.
It was Idaho, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
Indiana. It starts with an I. You were close. Look, that's why I love you being here, because Lila usually gives me a lot of grief because I am weird sometimes, but you make me feel like I'm normal, and I love that about you. I'm just kidding you, AB.
No, you guys need to watch Twisters. I've actually been in 3 tornadoes.
For real?
Yeah. There was one in Georgia, and it broke our shutter thing. It was really
shutter
scary.
thing. Oh, really?
Yeah.
They broke your shutter thing.
Yeah, it felt like flew up. It's like in my yard right now. We gotta like get a new
Oh
one.
my God.
Wow.
That's crazy.
All right, so here's something. Listen, I think AB says you need to go check out Twisters. She has told us before on this show about her crush on, what's his name? Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell. And I know our listeners are dying to hear more about that crush, but we'll do an episode just on Glenn Powell in the future if our listeners and watchers ask for it. Okay.
Okay.
We'll put that to a vote, and we'll see how that comes out. But I hear this. I'm reading this thing on here, and I see it on both of your information here. But you love do or dies.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's a new terminology to me, I believe. Tell me what a do or die is, Riley.
So it's just like either a slow roller or a chopper, and you just get it and you throw it on the run, pretty much.
Okay. All right. And I guess the fact that you guys love to do it, you're pretty good at throwing on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Marley?
Yeah.
It's okay. Look, you guys are the winners. It's okay to be a little proud. So, that's pretty awesome. Like, it's so cool to talk to softball players who love to play the hard stuff. I talk to so many baseball players, and baseball players, I think they're just a little bit different. They're more about the swamp. You know what a swamp donkey is, ladies?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
All right, I knew AB would, right? Because she's in the baseball world. All right, imagine all right, this is a good question for you ladies. I'm in the baseball world. I'm learning all this new stuff. So if a baseball player walks up to you ladies and they're like, I got a swamp donkey this weekend, Now, what would you think that meant on the baseball field?
Like they played really bad or they struck out a lot.
Okay, that works for me. Makes perfect sense, Marley. Riley, what you think?
I feel like I don't even know. I would just
Right.
think they pitching or
It
something. I don't
it
know.
makes zero sense.
Yeah,
Ready?
what?
You ladies ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
AV, what's a swamp donkey?
A home run,
Like,
like an
who comes
absolute.
up with it's an absolute tank. So, like, imagine the first time I heard, a kid say the word swamp donkeys to me, and I had no earthly idea what he was referring to, or if it was appropriate for this show. But apparently, it's a home run. So, hey, swamp donkeys for all. Now, ladies, what do you do outside of softball? Because like feels like you guys live, breathe softball, and I love it. But what do you do outside of softball?
I work a lot. I work at our indoor facility
Mm-hmm.
and I just hang out with my friends.
There you go. Okay, Marley, what about you?
I don't know. I'm not really free very much. I'm pretty much always at softball or school.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
There you go. Now let's talk about school here now, because school is never the fun subject for me. But it seems like a lot of kids love school these days. That's what the baseball players tell me. Now that looks like you ladies agree with me. AB, what's your take on school? Love it or hate it?
Well, I like school's like fun with your friends, but class is like way too much. Like next year when I'm a sophomore, I'm so cooked. I'm taking like, cause this year I'm only taking 2 honors and like rest core. The next year I'm taking like all honors in AP. I'm so cooked.
Yeah, you are.
There is. Listen, these girls from these FamBinos, they ain't holding back. You cooked, is what they said. You had to sign up for them. But
Yeah.
Miss Betty signed you up for them too. Miss Betty
Miss
said,
Betty
"Mama,
says she's not sending me to a school where I take not honors classes, so she
yeah,
told
you
me to
gotta
log
be."
in.
There you go. There you go. Now, Marley, what's your favorite class in school?
Honestly, I don't really like any of them.
Listen, my favorite classes was PE,
That
and I
yeah.
I love some recess. Like if I could have majored in PE and recess, I would have been the man. Because you know why I love recess the most? I mean, I'm sorry. You know why I love PE the most is because when it started getting warm outside, we went outside and played softball. That was the best part to me. Now I don't even know what PE includes these days, but Riley, what's your favorite class?
My favorite class is either PE or I'm going to college to be an educator. I'm going to college to be a PE teacher. So I'm in teaching classes too. So,
Okay,
That's cool.
but most PE teachers when I was in school, they just had all the easy classes like study hall. Y'all still have study halls?
My
yeah.
mom doesn't really
Yeah.
take it anymore though.
Well, with all those honor classes, you got to figure out somewhere to study.
Yeah, for real.
Well, that's good. I mean, but that's usually what gym teachers did for me. But they did driver's ed. All the stuff that everyone else didn't want to do. So you're going to be an educator, but you're coming back to teach softball. So
Yeah.
at least you're not planning to put yourself in the school system because my wife's a school teacher and bless her heart, I don't know how she does it. It's rough. Marley, what do you if softball don't work out for you in the pro level? What do you see yourself doing after college right now at the age 10?
Probably teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to teach the young kids or the older kids?
I'd say kind of in the middle, like third or fourth grade, because like when they're really young, then they're like not very mature, and I feel like I'm just babysitting. But then when they're really old, then I'm like, I don't know. I just want it
You're
perfect.
still babysitting the old ones because they think they know more than you, right? Riley, you think you know more than
I'd
everybody.
rather be like low where they're maturing, but they're still like fun and not super. I don't know. I just rather teach like fourth or fifth grade.
Well, you said third and fourth first, but
Yeah.
I agree completely with you. All right, I completely like your logic is spot on. Like you're wanting to target that age where kids are still fun and you can, they don't think they know everything yet. So Riley, are you not that way?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, at least you admit that. It's hard to get, teenagers these days to admit they're wrong in anything. It's always someone else's fault. And that's not a good outlook on things. So, all
Mm.
right. Well, you ladies, I feel like you're set up to be successful because you got a pretty good dude and you got a pretty good organization behind you. So, now what was the best memory out of this competition for each one of you?
Hmm.
What was there something that like you were just most excited to do? Was it the do or dies or?
I think I'm
The
excited for trick
oh, go
plays,
ahead.
but
That's what I was gonna say. The trick plays were pretty fun, but those were just like fun. I think the best memory was just winning it because my dad's also my coach, so he was in the cage with me when I won it. And with this being like next year's my last year ever being able to play in FAM.
Uh huh.
So with this being one of my last years and having him there and Jake there, that just meant a lot to me, I feel like.
I think
That's
my best memory was probably winning because I've won twice in a row. So I was like, I have to win the three-peat. So I got super nervous going into the semifinals, and I was going against one of my teammates, so that made it kind of worse because I was like, I don't want to eliminate my teammate. But then like once I won the semifinals, I just felt so relieved, and then I went out and won the championship again, and that was probably the best memory, just winning. And
so.
it was also different because normally my dad phone goes, but I had a different fungo were hitting to me, so I was kind of nervous about that. But I did like really well, and I was just really happy with the outcome.
Very cool. Um, so you as a two-time winner, you felt pressure coming into the third. You just didn't feel like you had this in the bag, right? Like,
Well, I felt like I did have it in the bag, but I was still honestly nervous because I felt like I trusted myself, but I was still nervous, like that I was gonna go out and be super nervous and then choke and not do well.
well, it sounds like you pulled it together and you went out there and you handled business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, AB, did you catch something that Riley just said? I didn't give her credit for this earlier, but when she played, she said she played shortstop. But did you just catch what she just said too? Her
Uh,
dad's one of her coaches.
oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. She tried to hide earlier. She didn't say, she was like, I ain't saying nothing.
I wasn't gonna say.
I'm just kidding. Listen, there is no doubt in my mind that if there's anyone that's attached to this organization, that they're teaching you guys the right way. So, well, awesome. Well, let's talk trick plays because that was fun for you guys. Now, what trick plays were you guys trying?
Do or dies, bare hand plays, stretch backhands, spin forehands. Those are fun. I know Marley likes those ones.
Pretty much what Ryan
Um,
named like do or
Are
die.
we talking trick plays like I see Ryan Cox do with the bananas, like behind the back bouncing
No,
and stuff?
no. Like
Oh,
do
That's
or
Okay.
die,
crazy.
forey and mid hop spin, stuff like that.
Okay.
Or like really big range, stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
things
pretty much range plays.
pretty much like plus plays.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I was thinking that they did something fun with you guys, but that's fun for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now see, I'm learning different definitions of fun. Now, obviously, when your version of fun is different than mine, because I wouldn't choose infield drills as the fun part. You guys would. I trick plays to me is behind the back dribbles and all the stuff that I see Coxie and all those guys do with the bananas, but it's different for them, AB. Because if I said it trick
yeah.
plays to you, that's what you would be thinking, right?
Oh yeah. I've actually been practicing some trick plays. I
Oh
can
yeah,
do
what
like
you working on?
you like I feel it like it's like a chopper. You short hop it, throw it behind your back and throw it through your legs and throw it first. No, I'm not
You
gonna do
can
that in
pull,
the game because like softball's way too quick for that. But it's just like fun to like
but you can pull
know
it
your
off though.
glove. Hmm.
You know what?
Yeah.
We should do like a trick play competition and open it to everybody
Oh,
and
good.
see who can submit the best trick plays. I think that would be fun.
That would
Marley,
be fun.
would you participate in that, Marley?
Yeah.
I think you should.
I learned
Riley,
good trick plays. I would.
you think you'd be all right at this kind of stuff?
Yeah, I can pull out some trick plays.
Well, softball's hollow inside too, so it's gonna bounce. It's got a little bit more hop to it. So you probably now can either one of you guys do a backflip?
I cannot.
I would fall
All right.
flat on my face.
You've seen Dr. when he does the backflip catches, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, those are.
I feel like somebody needs to do that at BamFam.
That'd be
That's
crazy.
what we need to encourage. That's what we need to encourage. We need to add some gymnastics to the
Tell the
program.
baseball players when you have them on to do that.
I 100% will. So, AB, we have our baseball player winners. They're coming on with us next Monday night. And so 100% we shall bring those up. And I think we should see some really cool trick plays. And right in the middle of the game, too. Like, just when the game's on the line, that's when I want you to be on the stage and just pull out a trick play. And then I want you to make it successful. Because if you're not successful, coach is going to be mad, though.
Yeah, this
Right?
bench.
One of the baseball players that'll be on, he's actually really good at trick plays.
Oh, yeah?
Skylar,
Okay.
he can pull out some trick plays.
Yeah. Now, hold on. I got to look here. So, ooh, we had a different. Oh, no. So, Skylar, when we were doing the live, Jake will remember this. So, Jake and I did a live right before you guys kicked off the event. Skylar,
Yeah.
I thought was a softball player. And Skylar hopped in that comment section really quickly and let me know.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
He did. And Jake also reminded, he didn't remind me, he told me, but yeah, Skylar had to hop in there and correct me, but it's okay. Sometimes I make mistakes. It's an honest mistake. So, AB, any final questions for these ladies?
I just had one, but I forgot it.
No, that's not
I know, like I
not
was
how.
like thinking about it, but then I just forgot it.
I was so ready for it too. They were ready for it too, AB. They were just waiting for that question, and you have just let all of us down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, because I still have one question left to ask. So, and I will tell you, ladies, we have been told this more times about this question than any other question we've ever asked. This is the hardest question that we ask. All right, now you two ladies handled like all the fielding questions. Like you're above my head and my intellect when it comes to like that infield, that's terminologies y'all were using. Because I just nodded along and I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. I'm just kidding. But this question, I think you're going to stumble on. AB, do you know what question I'm talking about?
Oh no. If you say it.
Obviously.
I think I have an idea, but.
Okay. All right, ladies. Who wants to sign up to go first on this one?
Marley does.
What? No.
Marley,
No,
you're the youngest.
Riley was
so
the one who said it first, and I've gone first most of the time, so Riley should go.
all right.
Okay, I'll go first.
All right. You ready? Marley, you got to be paying attention because you'll be up next. Okay. Riley, how many innings do y'all play? Y'all play 7 innings, right?
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure I'm laying it out correctly. It's bottom of the 7th inning. You got the winning run on third base, right? It's the bottom. So if you can get this runner in, tie ball game, if you can get this runner in, you score. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What's your walkout song?
Shoot.
Told you.
Oh, I know it.
Okay.
Wait. I gotta look at who it's by.
Okay. Marley, did you sink down in your chair on us?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. I was like, she's sliding away. She didn't want to answer this question for real. Marley, while Riley's looking it up. All right, same for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Bottom of the last inning.
Mm-hmm.
Winning runs on second base now. It's not just easy. You see, I gave Riley, all she needed to do was hit a single, and she was about to drive this run home. Now we need an extra base hit. Marley, what you coming up to?
Oh.
Now, I just gave you all this time to think, and you are thinking again.
I should have
T-Swift.
thinking the whole time.
All right, Riley, what's yours?
Rocketeer.
By?
Far East Movement. This song.
It is Rocketeer. Oh, okay. I think I've seen that
Death
somewhere.
metal.
I don't know that I've listened. Okay, is that a hype song? Gets you hyped up and pumped up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like learning about new music. Marley, are you ready for this yet?
I think.
I guess this is a huge decision for her, AV. I don't know that
so
we've ever had anyone think this long. I hope she hits us with something good. Don't throw out no 2 Chainz stuff and Lil Yeet and all these different people. What you going with?
It's called the King's Affirmation. And it's like, I don't know, it has cool, like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know.
Is it like an orchestra music? Like
Kind of, but it doesn't sound like orchestra.
but it's like big and powerful, like just like boom, 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 like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, somewhat like that.
Okay. I I just took a swing at it and I was close. I'll take that. I'll take it.
I was thinking
Well,
she's gonna say like that song is like 6'7" or something like that.
do y'all know what she's
Like
talking
you
about?
pop out at 1 in the morning. That actually be really funny. That was like someone's Walkout song.
That would be funny.
I have no clue what you're talking about right now, and I'm lost in this joke, so I'm gonna laugh. That would be funny. That would be. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anytime ladies want to come back, you're more than welcome to come back with us and be a co-host with us on the show if you'd like. Obviously, I've reached out to Jake before about getting some field reporters out of BamFam, and so I'd love to have some FamBinos part of our show. But ladies, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Like that's a big deal. So Riley, you won the last two, and Marley, you got a three-peat going here. Do we see the untouchable four-peat?
I think, but I might be moving up next year, so that might be a little bit of a challenge. But I think I have it.
There you go. Look, that's when you really get the flex. Is when you start moving up and you still keep winning. Like that means you still putting in work, and Dad sure isn't helping you there. So just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. So Riley, I hope you all the best in your future.
Thank you.
Do you have to move out and go to college and live on campus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I am. I'm rooming with one of my travel teammates now, so it should be pretty fun.
Very cool. I think that's the key right there when you enter college and you're living, off camp or not at home, is you got to have a good roommate.
Yeah.
So, because I've been through that with a child already, so gotta find that right person. And Marley, look, future's bright. Oklahoma in the future.
Or Washington.
Now, do what?
Or Washington.
Washington's all the way over in the corner. You want to go? It's cold over there.
Forgotten state.
Yeah, and it rains.
One of my favorite players played there. That's why I want to go there.
But they're not going to be there when you get there.
I know, but she's been in the Olympics, and I don't know.
Who is this person?
Sis Bates.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know she played there. But look, what I would do if I was you ladies, I'd be trying to get somewhere south where it's warm and you don't got to wear a long sleeve shirt every day. But either way, I wish you ladies all the luck. Marley, look, school, you gotta get in there in school, and I know, look, be perfect in PE, okay? Be excellent at recess. But go be great in all those other subjects too, because that'll open up those doors for you in college as well. So, and Riley, listen, educator, all the best to you. And yeah, listen, ladies, if there's anything you ever need from us, please reach out to us, okay? So I told you ladies at the very beginning, you're the first person that everyone gets to hear, and you're also the last person.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh, sure. Shoot.
Did you remember what you were going to ask?
Oh,
AB.
me?
Yeah.
No, I think my brain just like died or something.
Lord,
I was probably singing that song in my head.
I could have answered that question for you, Marley. Like, she's still thinking about Glenn Pond. What's his name? Not Glenn Pond.
Glenn
I know that
Powell?
dude. Glenn Powell. She's still thinking about Glenn Powell. Oh, here's your question, AB. This is your signature question here. You got to ask him.
Oh yeah, of
This
course.
is her signature question,
My signature question.
I'm gonna let her ask you before we close this thing out.
Do you guys like Taco Bell?
It's okay.
You guys definitely like Del Taco, the fake one, or wait,
That's not
what's
a
in
thing
Idaho?
here.
What? I don't even know what's in Idaho.
They don't even know what Del Taco is.
Yeah, I
dude.
don't know what that is.
Oh, they probably like.
She's trying to hate on you right now, but she can't come up with anything because Taco Bell is literally her favorite ever. It means everything.
No, I think
And-
my mom like secretly banned me from Taco Bell because we have not gone in like 4 weeks. So
Have you asked?
yes. And she's like, no, I'm tired of going to Taco Bell, so I think it's banned.
Hey, you just download this app on your phone. It's called like Uber Eats and stuff. Just get it delivered. Just have them show up to the door and say, "Oh, Mom." Grab the doorbell.
Well, I'd be so quick. My mom would get the spoon and be like, no, why would you spend my money?
The spoon.
Just kidding, that's not really bad. Like her wooden spoon. Her wooden spoon.
Yeah, we're going down the wrong way here. We've got to close this thing out. We're about to open up a case here. So, all right, ladies. All right, so here's how we close it out. You guys know what we say at the end of every episode?
Mm-mm.
I haven't done a lot of homework, AB, and they ain't passing that class, but it's okay. They're about to get educated. So, all right, end of every episode. All right, we have recorded now, I think, 146 episodes, and this has been a part of 145 of them because we didn't have it on the very first episode. So, the end of every episode, AB, I'm going to let you close it out with them. All right, listen, thank you, everyone, for listening to us. Go follow Jake Van Wart, the BamFam team in Indianapolis. If you're in the area, definitely check them out. They produce, ladies, I guess you would say, winners, right? Yeah, I think so. So go check them out. But, make sure you recommend our show to all your friends and family. Go follow us on all the social media platforms. We're on all of them, I believe, unless something new's come out here recently. But I think we're on all of them. So go find us at Slide Podcast Show, slidepodcastshow.com. And AB?
All right, y'all. Thank you so much. And until next time,
We'll catch you on the slide.
Thanks for joining the action and sharing our love for the game. Now go practice your swing, or at least look like a pro in the mirror. Subscribe and follow the Slide Podcast and the field team on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all your favorite social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review, a thumbs up, and recommend us to every person you meet. Got a question? Drop it in your review. We might just answer it on the podcast. Keep grinding, dreaming big, and remember, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Till next time, we'll catch you on the slide.